So Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, 3 more sleeps till Easter. Yes. Yes, they think in terms of that. How many sleeps? How many sleeps? Yes, hi everyone. Yeah, we have got a really neat show and we have something really awesome to get you all involved with. So we're really, really excited. Where's Joni? Well, Joni's husband, he had to go to a lot of doctor's appointments today. So, and Kathy is in Florida. I know she has a brother-in-law in Florida. So I'm sure she and her husband went to Florida for a little while. Did she say how long she'll be gone?
Until she'll be back next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, okay. Yeah. And Tiffany, we haven't heard a word from Tiffany from Italy. We haven't heard one little peep, so she must be having a really good time. Because she doesn't have any time to be texting us about anything. And it's just the day before she left, though, she wasn't feeling very good. And so I'm hoping she's okay over there, you know. I hope she isn't in her hotel room sick. And the boys are all running around having fun without her. Yes. Yeah, everybody's here. Everybody's, for the villages, too. Yes. I'm jealous of the villages. It's hot and very dry in Florida. So that sounds very good to us, doesn't it? Yeah, it was cold this morning. We had to pull the flowers inside last night because it was going to be below freezing for, I think, 5 hours. 5 hours. So that would have frozen them all. I would have lost all my brand new pansies. So I pulled them all in. So 77 tomorrow. That's perfect. That sounds really good. So, yeah. There's Ryan's mom, Amy, is on. Yes. So that's, all right, this is wonderful. So we are going to do, so I better do my spiel. I always forget to tell them. So do we have any new people here? Let us know if you're brand new here and where you're from. We'd love to hear. I love pansies too, Pam, and I miss them every year because they don't like the heat. They like it cold. And so I miss getting them every year. And this year I have lots of pansies. You know, it's my kind of gardening. I go to these home centers and I buy them already in pretty pots. So all I do is pull them out of my trunk and I put them on the front stoop at our store and near my front door at home. And I love them. I love looking at flowers. So, yeah. But anyhow, if you're new here, and you're on Facebook, you need to register. So all you do is go down to the comment bar and type in the word register, then press enter, and a new screen will come up. And I just want you to put in 4 things: first name, last name, email address, and your phone number. Then advance to the next screen, and they're going to make you set up a username and password, and then you can get right back here. But remember, if you miss anything while you were doing that, you could go back and watch it. It takes them about an hour to upload it. So the video won't be there at all for about an hour, and then it'll come on. So an hour after we stop. So okay, so get registered, and then when you want to buy, there's going to be a bubble at the top of your screen, and let's say, I guess the first item will be it looks like 500 is going to be the first one. So if you want to get that, you'll go sold space 500 and then enter, and then I think we'll talk you through the rest of it because we are selling tickets for a raffle that is going to benefit the Women's Center in Pittsburgh. So it's organization, a charity that is near and dear to my heart, and also a friend of my family is the CEO of the Pittsburgh Women's Center, and she's really, really nice, and I really want to give them more money so they can help girls that are trying to escape abusive situations. So, all right. And are you coming over here to tell us something? No? Okay. So in about 15 minutes, Kate's going to pick a name, and that person is going to get $25 put into their account to spend whenever you want. You don't even have to spend it tonight. Okay. And then at the halfway point, we have a 3-yard bundle and a 3-yard quilt book to give away. Okay, so she'll be picking that. She'll be handing me a name and I'll tell you who won that. And then if we get over 1,000 people at the end of the night, they're going to get our handy Baby Lock for the Love of Sewing cooler with all the pockets, lots of pockets. And we just love it because it's got space for 2 wine bottles inside here. And then it opens here and it's all lined. So we just love it. And you'll also get a 3-yard bundle and this cute gold thimble that you can put your pens, your scissors in right near your sewing machine. So real gold, it is. It is real gold, Steve said. He checked it. Yes, it's real gold. It said we hit something. I did, but it went by so fast I didn't see what we hit. The number. We hit 1,000? We did? Oh, good. So we're going to be giving away 2 of these. See, I just thought, oh, maybe we won't get that many viewers tonight because Easter's coming and everybody's, you know, I don't know, getting ready for Easter. Did you get a new Easter outfit, Steve? Not yet. Not yet. Something from last year. Yes. Yeah, he has to wear his outfit from last year. That's all right. So, yeah. Oh, and Janet wishes we would announce a fall event. Yeah, so we will be. We will be. We're still finalizing everything from this event, but every day it gets better, doesn't it? Every day it gets better. And so, you know, those of you that attended the spring event, the fall event last year, I mean, we just kept adding to it, right? Yeah, people kept asking us about what projects are we making? And it's like, well, we keep adding to it. So I think there was like 7 things they made and everybody got them all done. So it was really, really good too. So, all right. Yeah, even if you had to get ready for Easter, Laurie says she wouldn't miss our favorite things. So we appreciate that. Oh, now I'm seeing my microphone is kind of flopping. If I see it flop, then I'll button my button or something. Okay, so the first thing is to tell them all about this. Yeah. Okay, so this is, okay, so we are doing a raffle, okay? And the proceeds are going to benefit the Pittsburgh Women's Center, okay? And what we're so excited about is my daughter-in-law, Maddie, found this backpack. Can I pull it apart even though that you guys have it looking so good? Because I just wanted to show you, because it's all, you know, it doesn't have anything in it, so it's all squished. But I think it is a Vera Bradley. It's a Vera Bradley, and Kate, I don't know whether you can zoom in on this, but it's a Disney Vera Bradley, and it's got the mice that made Cinderella's dress for the ball. And so she saw that it had a sewing theme. It was Vera Bradley. She just went, your customers are going to go nuts over it. But you're not only going to get the backpack, okay? You are going to get the wallet. So I didn't even get to look in this. And it's got tape on it. But I'm going to pry it open. So it's got a wallet. It's got a zipper here. So, and it's in that same fabric. Oh, and I just made 2 of them tied together. Oh, wow. But you get a beautiful wallet out of that same fabric and a mini backpack. So, of course, you would carry this to any sewing retreat you were going to. I would carry it every day. You know, I used to have a gray backpack. I lost it every day because it blended in with gray carpeting, gray this, this would stand out and I'd be able to find it. But you also get the mini backpack, and all of these things are Vera Bradley. So, and they've got all sewing theme, and I love that scene, right? When the mice are making the Cinderella's dress. Wouldn't you know, my throat gets, yeah. You did good, Maddie, Laurie said. I'm sure she's listening. I'm sure she is. So, she is a really good present buyer. She thinks things through. Okay, then they have some embroidery bobbins. They have an assortment of our favorite fabric, Fairy Frost, right? So there's an assortment of Fairy Frost. And this one is, a tote bag kit. Okay, a tote bag kit and a $250 gift card. That's not all. You think that's all, but aren't you wondering why I have this machine here? This is part of the giveaway. So this is a sewing and embroidery machine from Brother, Okay, and so it sews and embroiders. It's full featured, so it's got the cutter button. It's 4x4, so it's the perfect machine to have as a spare, right? Because it's easy to lift. So all of this, and we didn't add up how much it was worth. Did you add it up, Steve?
It's over 800.
Over $800. It's probably even more than that. Yeah, because once we added this, I think you have to go talk because I have to go take a big drink of water. Okay. I have to find it. You have throat lozenges on your desk. Do you have one in your pocket? Yes. Okay. Well, maybe I'll be all right if you just talk, and then I'll just take a sip of water. Okay. So all of that, but you have to buy raffle tickets.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And Steve's going to tell you about that.
So the proceeds are going to benefit the Women's Center here in Pittsburgh, and entries are $10 for one entry. $10 for one entry. $20 will get you 3 entries, and $50 will give you 10 entries. So if you want to participate in this, it's a give back to the community. It's a big give back to our customers. So you'll get, the lucky winner is going to get the brother, and this is the LB5500, so 4x4 sewing and embroidery machine. And then the things that Gloria went through. So I think it's a nice.
Yeah. I think they would have been happy just with this, but to see this, I mean, it's a really good spare machine. But if you have somebody young in your family, you know, like Kate, you would like this machine, right? 4x4 is perfect for doing monogramming, right? Putting names on everything, and so. So you could do it. So we were talking about all afternoon. So they said, how much should the tickets be? And it's okay. They said one for $10. And I said, but when you buy a raffle ticket,
10
usually.
says option $100. Okay, we'll fix that. Yeah, I'll go fix that real quick.
Oh, 10 tickets for 50.
Kate's got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we thought, you know, as an incentive to buy $50 worth, you get $100 worth of tickets, right? Yeah.
You do.
They're half off. All right. Oh, are we doing a percentage back this evening?
Oh, we didn't.
But we should we do the 2% back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Because we're doing this. Because we're thinking that if you have money stashed, right? If they have money
you can use your gift card money.
Yeah, use your gift card money. Use your money that you've built up from what you've purchased to get tickets for this. So this would be wonderful. Oh, good. Marie said shared. Yes, everybody share. We'd love it. So we are going to pick the winner the Thursday after our spring event, which is Thursday, May 29th. Okay. So you won't have to wait too long. And yeah, you could. Oh yeah, we should do a show. Somebody wants us to do a show on monogramming. Yeah, we should. Because it's really fun and really easy, and it's really big, right? Okay, and so this is what we're doing, and we're going to continue to sell these raffle tickets. And we have 1,300 people already. Is that what they're saying?
Adjust the price for that. Okay, yeah. It'll update in the cart, so it should be 10 tickets for $50.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So Melissa, maybe press refresh or go out and come back in again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was our mistake. We adjusted that though.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so it should be 1 for $10, 3 for $20, 10 for $50.
Yeah.
So if your gift card money, if you got money burning a hole in your pocket and you don't know what to do it with, this is a really good cause. And they're having a spring event. Well, it's going to be in June, and so I want to take a check to them at that event. So we'd really appreciate it if everybody would participate, because it's a wonderful cause. You know, so many women find themselves in a bad situation and they have no money, right? No money, no help. They don't know where to go, and this will give them, a place to go. The Women's Center and Shelter does very good work. Missy knows. She works at the courthouse, and when the mothers and the children come in, I hope I'm allowed to say this about you, Missy, but when the mothers and the children come in, she keeps the children busy. That's her job. She keeps the children busy at the courthouse while the mom goes into court. So Missy has seen it. Missy has seen. And and the Women's Center. You know, I really wish I had known more about them, when my family was going through this, because they also recommend, people to help you. And it's like you don't really know where to turn and who to call and who to get as a lawyer or as whatever. And yet the Women's Center, they help you find people like that. So
we'll bring this back at the end of the show.
yeah, we're gonna bring it back at the end. Yes, yes. So okay, and yes, the winner is going to be announced on Thursday, May 29th. Okay. And, okay, so what do we got next? Oh, we've got the Ellie crossbody bag. Okay, so this was the bag that Kathy and Mary Lou made with everybody on the cruise. And we don't have very many. We only have like 6 kits left. Now there's only 4. But this is it. All the supplies that you need to make this bag, I think this is the fabric they put in your bag. But of course you'll get the strap, you'll get all the hardware, you'll get the zipper, and you also get the embroidery design for doing the quilting. And this is just showing you variations of the bag. This is the variation that we did on the cruise, because remember, everything I do on at these events and on the cruise has to match. So our fabrics, we put in our own fabrics to make it match. So, and I guess Kathy showed this. Does anybody know? Do they get the design for this one too? Mm-hmm. They do. Yeah. Okay. Here, come talk. Yeah. Here's John. So they'll get this one.
Yep. So you'll get, I think it's for 3 sizes if I remember correctly. I think it is 5x7, 6x10, and I think 8x8.
Yeah.
So I think you get 3 sizes with this, and it's such a fun, easy pattern.
Yeah, look
you
how
could
cute.
Use any of your fabrics. This is a great project to tap into that fabric
Look
stash.
at that. It matches my outfit.
Look how cute that is.
Yes, it is
I love
cute.
That.
Yeah, I do too.
It's big enough to fit your phone in it, so I could totally fit my phone in, even the smallest one, the 5x7.
Now, if it goes to waitlist, we can't get any more at that price. But you never know. Somebody might have put it in their cart and decide later not to get it. So, and look at my microphone is flopping. So I can see it. Okay, there we go. I think if I just button this, then it won't do that. Okay. Oh, Sherry said she checked out her raffle tickets separately, so there was no shipping charge. Hey, that would go against your shipping charge, wouldn't it? So if you buy $50 worth of raffle tickets and you buy $25 worth of merchandise, you'd get free shipping, right? I think. We'll have to check that.
So.
That sounds good to me. Okay,
this is something fun that we got
I know John didn't know about this. I'm gonna grab a hoop here. Oh, this one isn't very big, but
I can't believe I never saw this.
I love this.
What, 7, 8 months?
Yes.
And I've never seen this.
See,
so.
we were selling it like crazy, and then we kind of forgot about it. But it's a place to keep your hoops. So at home, my hoops were a mess. There's some in a basket, some behind the table, some leaning against it, falling apart, everything. So I got one of these, and there is 5 slots in here, but you can fit more than 1 hoop in each slot. So you can fit a ton of hoops in here. It's really padded nice. So it's got the Baby Lock embroidered logo, a big pocket here. Is that one big enough for this one? No, probably. What is this?
I think 9.5 by 14.
Yeah, so I was thinking I was grabbing an 8x12, but oops.
Here.
Now for the biggest one, you put it in, I think I'm just going to turn it this way. And then you slide it. So it's got plenty of room for the really big hoops too. Mm-hmm. So all padded, really, really nice. So what I did, we don't have a Brother frame tote. You got to keep talking to the people at Brother.
I'll get some stuff. I'll get the Brother branded stuff, I promise.
Yeah, because I don't think they have this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know we got to find out. I'll find out.
Yeah,
I'll find out for us by the next show.
Yeah, and then you'll talk to them and say, "Would you mind making it for us?" Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Mm-hmm. We have people that are Baby Lock loyal, Bernina loyal, Brother loyal, and I think that's fair to want the matching luggage and everything. So
Yep. So it's really nice. So I have all my hoops in there. They're not falling all over the place. and I have it just tucked right next, so you can hardly even see it. So, okay, now let's see. The next item are the hoops.
Yep.
Okay, and I just decided to show a few hoops that, and it's nice to add on more hoops to your machine. So the first one we have in the lineup is the 8x8. So that one is the 8x8. So it also comes with a grid. I don't even use the grid though, but I guess you'd use the grid if you didn't have the camera or the projector or the beam, the needle beam. So it does come with the grid. So 8x8. I don't think any machine comes with an 8x8.
I don't think so.
So if you haven't bought one yet, this would be a really nice one to get, the 8x8.
The 8x8 is really nice, especially for photo stitch on the Radiance and Avenir. We love doing our tea towels and stuff in that 8x8 hoop.
Yeah. Any bigger than that, it would take
a long time.
It takes a long time. Yes. As I told Steve, I said, Steve, what dazzles them about the new Radiance is picture stitch. So maybe we got to do something at the event with that. I don't know how we're going to fit that in, but we'll figure it out. At least maybe it'll be a demo. Who knows? We'll do something with it. So now the next size is the 6x10, and this one is really popular. You only get this one if you buy like the Vesta and then the 3550 with the brother, right?
So the brother's 3550 or the 3700, which is a Disney version.
Yeah. So this is a really nice one to have. So if you have any other model you didn't get this one, if you have those models, you want a second one. So like the embroidery only machines too. Like what is that one? I forget the numbers. The flare on the baby lock.
And
but what about on brother? Let's test them.
1700D.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, all right, and then I think the other one we have is the 6x6. So really, the 4x4 I never use.
Yeah, the 4x4 is small.
Yeah, because you hoop it, and then you don't really have room to move with it. So I really like the 6x6. Yeah, 6x10 is what Kimberbell uses all the time. Yeah, there is an 8x8 magnetic. There is. So I bet you could search for that. So search for the magnetic hoops and the 8x8 will come up. So what I did is I went back like 2 years and I told the system to show me our best sellers from the last 2 years. So those particular hoops were best sellers, and then extension tables. And I'm just thinking that so many people now own Solarises because so many people bought the Radiance and they traded in their Solaris. So there's a lot of people out there that don't have the extension table. So everybody who has an extension table, tell them how this is a must-have, but it is one of our best sellers. So I thought for the new people, hopefully we have lots of new Solaris owners out there watching. Oh, which reminds me, tomorrow for IQ Designer, I didn't want to go, on between noon and 3, and my grandchildren are going to arrive like between 3 and 4, and so we thought I would do a simple IQ Designer project at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, and remember, you're going to be able to watch it later, but I'm going to use the shapes that are built in on the machine, and we are going to embellish my placemats that I never got done.
I forgot about the placemats.
I didn't get them done. I didn't. Oh, well, next year I'll get them done. Yeah. So you know how that goes, right? And I'm just going to be ahead for next year, right? Now, the next one is the embroidery foot. Okay, and there was somebody that I think she might have been on our group that couldn't figure out what was wrong with her machine. She had broken a needle, couldn't figure out what was wrong, and then she realized that she bent her W foot. And so what Baby Lock and Brother do is they make parts that are meant to fail that are relatively inexpensive. So if that part didn't fail, it might have been the needle bar that failed, and that's a very expensive repair. But this foot will take the brunt of the needle hitting. You might look at yours and see some needle marks on yours, but when you bend that, you're out of business. And so this is really nice to have a spare one. So this is the high shank embroidery foot. So this will fit, Radiance, Solaris, Luminaire. Yeah.
And it's better this bends than your needle bars.
Yes.
That's why they build it.
Yeah.
So that it takes the blow rather than damaging your machine. So.
But it also will go with the Stellaire, the Meridian, Altair, Stellaire 2. So all of those take the same. So you're a high shank, and this is the foot. So have a spare one handy. Not only if you bend it, but if you're like me, you'll lose it. And then you're out of business. Yeah.
I lose these, the ankle shanks. I think next time we have to have the extra ankle shank for them.
Yes. Does anybody lose that?
I lose them all the time.
Yes.
Maybe the J foot too, because I lose those all the time.
The ankle, we tend to lose those. And we thought we had 1 million in stock. And so maybe next week we'll do the ankles, because then we'll have them back in stock by then. So, okay. Now, the next one is our bobbin case bundle, okay? So tell them, they'll get the green screw one, right?
So this is the green screw one, and we like to use this one just about for everything.
Yes.
So, and our motto is we use this until it goes bad, and then we use the purple dot one.
Yeah. So the purple dot one is if you don't get perfect tension. With the green screw one, this is supposed to be just a little bit tighter. And so if your bobbin thread comes up to the top, but see, we got that solved. The reason why people's bobbin threads were coming up was because they weren't using the right size pre-wound bobbin. They were using the 90. And so that's it. Do what John says. Use your green screw one. So there's a little green paint on the screw. And then if you chip that, so this is another thing, you might hit that with a bent needle and then it catches your thread, so you need to have a spare. Right?
We definitely need to have a spare, because Zach and I have talked about this too. At some point these will go bad if a needle hits it wrong, or the thread gets caught in it and you can't get it out. So it's always good to have a spare so that you can keep that tension going smoothly with your machine.
And somebody said, is this from Baby Lock? They're made in the same place. They're exactly the same for Baby Lock and Brother. So if you have a Brother, you'll use that one. Same thing, the presser foot, they are identical. And so whether you have a Brother or a Baby Lock, you can use those bobbin cases. Okay, so now we have, here, we got a winner already. Joanne Dolator. Oh, she'll love winning. Okay, so she won the $25. Okay, so Kate's going to put $25 in your account. So she will love that. So, okay, now next we have 3-yard bundles. So we are going to grab those books.
Yeah, of course.
And you won't know what one you're going to get, but you can request. So in the notes on your order, if you want to request, or if you just want to take a random one, we have every single one of her books. So if you buy 3-yard quilt bundles, you'll get a free book. Okay, so first I just wanted to show you the books, that these are some of the books that you'll be getting. And we'll start out with the Wander Lane. I loved this one. I think we should open them up so they can see them better.
Of course.
Okay, I love this one. This must be my colors, because I love that rust. And hunter green, I love that. I bet Carol picked that one.
She had to.
These are her colors.
This is real pretty. This is just very fall-like, and I like that. I love fall. Fall is one of my favorite seasons.
Me too.
So.
Me too. I love the colors of fall. I love when the weather gets a little cooler. I love the years where fall lasts a long time. Okay, so that one is there. Now let's see what you have.
And then we have this one. These are really pretty. So, got this beautiful kind of strawberry red, this ice blue, and then this beautiful navy floral.
Ooh, see, that was my favorite. That's why I put that one in. Yeah, I love this. This blue is so pretty.
I love these. And this is perfect for spring around now. So
yeah. We did we did a tamarack jacket using this on the outside, and I think it was that on the inside.
Oh,
it turned out beautiful.
That's pretty. I haven't seen that sample.
Oh, Marcy says she's going to be in Pittsburgh in July. You got to come visit us for sure. Okay, now we've got a few others. So I think we should just leave them out so they can see, you know, and if you want to see one again, well, now this is a brand new fabric line that it's called Garden Delight from Timeless Treasures. It is gorgeous, absolutely. So I told the girls, pick a light, a medium, and a dark. So with
Look at that. Look how, oh my gosh. Look at the detail on that.
I know.
That's
Baby's
so
breath.
beautiful.
Baby's breath, right? I love baby's breath. So baby's breath is white, but so it's more like right here, but it's baby's breath. And I love baby's breath.
I know.
Yes.
That's so pretty.
And then and here is your medium, and I love that one. And here is your dark. Look at these colors. So the blues and purples. So this fabric line came in yesterday, and we immediately started making some projects with it. And so we have 2 bundles because we were thinking for most people a 3-yard bundle is not enough. So we did a second 3-yard bundle that blends with this one. So you can get both and you'll end up with 6 yards of fabric.
Oh my goodness. Look at these fabrics. I have to let Laura describe them because this is her new favorite collection. I think.
Yes. So this one has hummingbirds. Maybe I'll unfold it a little farther so they can see the hummingbirds. It is I knew, so, you know, when I can't sleep at night, I check my emails and I see who shipped us something. And I saw that this was coming. I was hoping it would be here Monday, but it didn't get here till Wednesday. But look at this. Now see those same flowers you see here are in here. So this adds another color to it, this mint green. So you've got the purples and blues in this one, and this one you've got the mint green. Look at this. So there, so we're calling this one the light, this one the medium, and this one the dark. There, gorgeous. And look at how all 3 go together. So see, that's what with this line, it's just too pretty. Now we are going to sell yardage of it on Monday. So there is like a border print that we don't have here, but we're going to sell all the yardage on Monday. So
and these are so pretty. You know, even if you weren't making a quilt with it, if you were going to make like pot holders and oven mitts.
Yeah, table runners, placemats. It's just gorgeous.
Placemats would be beautiful.
Yeah, so let's leave this one here, leave these here, and we'll pull out because there's another brand new collection. Put that paper in there for us to keep track. Okay, so it's called, I think it's Butterfly Calypso, or is it Calypso Butterfly? Butterfly Calypso. So you have a different one. So we did the same thing, thinking that you might say, oh, I want more than just 3 yards of it. I want 6 yards. So this one is your dark with the butterflies. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So, and look at this with the teals and mint green. And then look at this one. So,
I love those. Those are beautiful.
Really, really
These are beautiful
pretty.
fabrics.
Yeah. So we did make a project. I think all we made out of this one was an octagon. But again, on Monday, we're going to be selling this yardage too. Okay, now yours. So look at that one.
Here's these butterflies. And look how pretty those are.
With those greens and turquoise. And you can see they go perfectly together.
And then here's these butterflies. So this is a lighter blue.
Yeah.
The darker version.
I love it.
So if we compare side to side real quick. But look how pretty those are. I love those. And then look at this floral right here. So I don't know how to describe this. Kind of looks like hydrangeas a little bit, but just spread out.
Yeah. So I would call that one my light. I would call this one my medium and this one my dark. Right?
Yep.
Let's stick them like that. And here, I'll put these in a row. So they're all from the same line. So Butterfly Calypso from Benartex. I just think it's just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's almost an aqua. Yeah, I always get mixed up between aqua and turquoise and teal. Who knows? But I love all three of those. So, okay, so this one, and then we still have two more because another new line came in.
Look at these. Oh, really, really, really pretty.
And this is called Melody, right? Melody.
Oh,
And
look at that.
from Riley Blake, and they were going for the pinks. I think Carol picked them all out because I can see her liking this. Did she pick them? She really does have really good color sense. So
Carol always picks out amazing fabrics that go well together.
and here this pink. So if you have a preteen or a teen to make a quilt for, this would be really pretty. Or anybody that likes pink, right? So, okay. And then from the same line, so here is the navy blue background. So if you need me to push anything around, Kate, let me know. So there's our dark. We're calling this one our medium and this one our light. So, and then all 6 of them go together. So if you wanted to take advantage of our buy 3 bundles, get a book free, we made it easy for you, right? In fact, I bet you're going to want 4 bundles. So if I were you, I'd buy 6.
Yep.
I think that would be good. But it is. It's beautiful. I don't know what one I like better. My favorite is this one.
Yeah,
That one.
I think I'm right there with you,
And I
Gloria.
think
I really
second
like these.
favorite is the butterfly calypso. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
These are really pretty too. These are a strong second for me.
Yeah, okay. All right. So here we'll slide those aside, and then we want to show some projects that were made in, what was this one called again? Garden Delight. Garden Delight. Okay. Here. Now, coming up though, is John and Steve, our cruise machines are back. They've gone through them and made sure they're perfect, and they're going to talk to you. They're not allowed to give you a price. You have to call, you have to come in or call, but the deals are too good. We're not allowed to advertise them. So they were the machines that were used on the cruise, but they were brand new. Look at this table runner. This is done with the Fabric Collection Garden Delight. So this is our Embroidery purse table runner. So you can see, let's see if I go this way, I think you can see better. Okay, you can see that we use the border print going down the center. We've got a beautiful fabric going down the side. Then you fuse hot fix. You're going to have a stripe of fabric left over. So you're going to fuse hot fix to the back and cut out the flowers and put them in the corners. So this is
Look how
gorgeous.
pretty this is. I
It
love this.
is. Somebody should have this on their Easter table.
They should.
Yeah. One of us might take it home
Yep.
for the weekend, right? It is so pretty. And then they also made an octagon. So that is, so you will get everything you need. So you will get, all the border fabric. Look at the backing. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Look how beautiful that is. I just love this fabric.
I know.
It's so beautiful and vibrant, and I just love the purples. I feel like purple is such an underrated color at
Yeah,
times, so.
but I know my ladies love purple. Yeah, I learned that early on. Anytime I would show something that was purple, they went crazy over it. So, okay, so there's another one from the same line, and this time we used a couple different fabrics. So the hummingbirds in the center for the octagon, and then the first border is this. I don't know, it kind of looks like bubbles, doesn't it? And this looks like stained glass or sea glass maybe. Yeah, maybe stained glass or sea glass. So beautiful set, right? And for this one, you get everything. You're going to get your center fabric, first border, second border, backing, and the fusible fleece. I'm not sure if I don't think fusible fleece comes with the embroidery purse.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
in the kit. So.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting to add it to the lineup so they know what to order. But if you look up fusible fleece, I think we quit selling the regular fusible fleece. We only sell the heavyweight fusible fleece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't like the lightweight fusible fleece suddenly got even lighter. Oh, it's not called lightweight; it's the regular weight. And so we switched to the heavyweight, and it made a big difference. So all of our projects lay much flatter, and we don't quilt them, but because we're always in such a hurry to make them. Remember, they just came in yesterday, but we normally would quilt these with the edge-to-edge quilting on our machine, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you have there?
So what I got here is a fat quarter bundle?
Yeah,
Yep.
and I wonder if it tells us how many. Yes, 12. So these are all the fabrics in the line. So, see, there's some here that we didn't use yet. So all these pretty fabrics. Yeah, there's that baby's breath. There's all the purples and blues, the hummingbirds, the purple. That looks like a mum to me, or chrysanthemum. And there, so violets. There's that stained glass. So this is 12 fat quarters of this brand new line called Garden Delight. How do they make sure that they don't name it something that another brand named? You know, because they don't.
That's a great question. I
wonder
know.
if they register them. Say, this one's ours. We picked it 6 years ago. You can't use it. I don't know.
You know, I always wondered, and I think we figured this out on the cruise where Baby Lock gets the names for their machines.
Yeah, how do you figure that out?
I think they get it from the cruise line because there was a Radiance room that we were in.
Yeah.
There was a Brilliant Conference Center. There was the Solarium.
Okay, yeah, maybe it was. They went on a cruise and grabbed the names off the cruise ship. Aha, we caught them, right?
Yep.
Now, we didn't have this one complete, so you're just going to have to blindly buy this one. But it's to make 2 towels, and we have, everybody loved this towel, so you'll definitely get this white towel. We ordered in a mint green and a lavender towel, and they're going to pick which one they like better with it. We'll show it again next Thursday night, but you will get enough of the border print. You will get the heat and bond to put on the back, and you will get 2 towels. So you'll get enough fabric, heat and bond to decorate 2 towels. And one of the towels will be this scallop towel.
I know, and these scallop towels are so beautiful. This is just perfect for spring, right on the stove.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe you could even embroider a little thing above it. That'd be so cute.
Yeah, it would.
Maybe
You
a
might
little
even
bunny.
have extra, because you might get some of these in with your kit. So you could take your hot fix and put a little bunch of flowers right there. That would be really easy. So you're either going to get, we're going to decide which one we like better, but it's either going to be the lavender or the mint green towel. So, and then you'll have a beautiful matching set. So it would make a perfect gift to give to someone.
Oh,
so
perfect. I would say that's like a perfect, almost last-minute gift. I think you could sew it in an hour, do everything.
Yeah.
It's a quick gift.
Yeah, it is. A bridal shower? Couldn't that be a bridal shower gift?
Yep.
Yeah, I think they
I
would
think
love
my
it.
sister would have been happy if she got this for her bridal
Yeah.
shower.
How something that somebody made for. Yeah.
You really can't beat giving somebody something that's homemade,
No.
handmade for them.
No.
So
Especially, like, I would find out, like, what color is your bathroom? And then embroider towels to match the bathroom.
That's such a
so
great
then
gift.
they know that you thought of them. And you personalize it just for them.
And with the machines we're going to show later, there's all those monograms that are built in them.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
So
now this one is from the Butterfly Calypso line. So this is the octagon. We love making these. How many have made them? They're so fun to make because all the while you're making it, all of a sudden your octagon is square and you're going, I did something wrong. You doubt yourself. And then we say, no, keep going, follow the directions. And you add that last border on, and then it turns back into an octagon. So they're really fun to make. They are. So, okay, so that is the Butterfly Calypso octagon, but we also have some fabric bundles to show you too.
yes, we do.
So this one is 23-piece bundle of I want to say butterfly calypso. I want to say calypso butterfly. Butterfly calypso. So there is 23 fat quarters. So a fat quarter from every single one in the line. I think I need to open it. Right, don't you think? Because how can they see through the plastic?
Sarah's cheering, open it in the background.
Open it, open it. Oh, that's what she was, okay. Yes, you can't. She told me that was something else.
You can't show them how vibrant and beautiful these colors are through the plastic.
No, first you got to see the back, because there's my favorites right there. Okay, and then here, the butterflies with the colorful.
Oh, there's a light blue. Look at how pretty these are.
I know, they are. There, that's adding a little gold to it.
I love this one.
Yeah. I love them all. They're really, really pretty. And these are from Benartex. Let's see who the designer is. Uh-oh, what did I do with... I threw away the... No, I don't know. Oh, wait, right here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, when it says canvas, I think it's a group that does the designing. Okay, so there we got... That one is similar to the one that we used in the octagon. So... Beautiful, perfect for summer. You'll be all ready from now until fall. So there are 23 fat quarters. So a fat quarter is 18 by 22. It gives you lots of fabric to work with for quilts and table runners. Decorating, there's that one that we liked earlier, and I love this one, the butterfly with the navy background. So here we've got some of the darker ones down here. So 23. All right. So there we go. Okay. And then 10 by 10, but it'll be the same fabrics. So they show you on the back. That's what I like about Benartex, that they wrap them. So for us, did you ever go into a fabric store and you look at some of their pre-cuts and they look like worn out? Because so many people have been flipping through them. But Benartex shrink wraps them, and then they give you a picture of all the fabrics. So when you get it, it hasn't been touched. It's perfect. So I love how they package there. So that's 10 by 10. So it is 42 pieces, 10 by 10.
42 pieces, 10 by 10. That's a lot.
Yeah, that'll definitely make a whole quilt. So, yeah, so Donna's watching from California. So, the 23 fat quarters weren't in the bubble. Are they? Should I show them again? Are they in now? Or are we okay? So this is the 23 fat quarters. This is Benartex, Butterfly Calypso. I love the colors. Navy blue, the turquoise, teal, beautiful shades of green, and just beautiful butterflies with light blue. There's a little bit of gold. So here's different shades of blues and greens. So just a beautiful collection. Here, look at that one. I didn't see that one earlier. So beautiful colors. So this is 23 fat quarters. And so you'd have the complete collection. So you just use your creativity on how to use them.
I love this one.
This one, this geometric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like tiles. I don't know how else to
See
describe
me,
it.
this is me right here. That's my favorite. But that's really pretty with it too, though. So there, and then I love this navy, the blue on blue. All right, 23 fat quarters. Okay, now the next thing we're going to show is the animals, because we got some new animals. And okay, so the first one is Sebastian's shark.
Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh.
Yes, my gray, he would love this. But it comes apart. So it unzippers so you can do your embroidery. Okay. And they're really, really soft. So here on the bottom, you just say, so I would say XXOO GAM, and I put the date that I gave it to him on here. This is really easy to embroider right here. But this comes out, so they all come apart, and all of them have this bottom that flaps that you can put something on. So there is the inside of your shark right there. And so this is where you would embroider it. So there's other companies that make these animals, but they have stuffing in the head and it bumps against your sewing machine. They're really hard to embroider, but this company made it so everything will go real nice and flat. Now, how do we make it go flat? Maybe we should jump to the sticky hoop. My favorite sticky hoop is the 6x10. Okay, why? Because like the 5x7. Okay, so I'm going to mark before I take the stuffing out. I'm going to mark with my friction pen where I want to put the words, and then you put the sticky stabilizer in the sticky hoop, and then you're going to take it and try to get it in the center, but you're never going to get it in the center, but it's going to be sticky, so you'll be able to spread it and kind of pull on it and get to that spot that you want, and that's going to bunch up. And I take my clips and I clip these other pieces away. Will I get that with all this, pulling I'm doing? Will I get that in the center of the hoop? No. And that's why I like the 6x10, because then I can move my hoop and get my design into the center. So yeah, 4x4 on the belly. If all you have is a 4x4 machine, you could do that, but it would be hard to hoop it exactly right. You know what I mean, right? Because you're going to mark the center, and in trying to get it stuck to the hoop, you're going to get it off center a little bit. But with the 6x10 sticky hoop, it's not going to matter, because you're going to be able to, you have plenty of room. If you have a 4x4 design, you have 2 extra inches to move your design. So yeah,
I think you might have to make one of these for Gray.
Yeah, I think I should. I have to think of what to put on it. So yeah, and then it just goes back in really easy. They wash easy, right, Sarah? They do. They wash really easy. Yeah, or I like Diane's idea. Get a 10 needle, and then you've got the free arm. Yeah,
The free arm. Yes.
You can do these all the time. Okay, now let's see. What's the next animal we have? The frog. Here is the frog. I think Sarah has enjoyed ordering these. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love
Yeah.
I love the frog.
Yeah, this is her favorite.
One.
Yes, this is her favorite.
He's so cute.
Yes.
Well, sorry,
Yeah, what would you
moved
put
him.
on there? You have to think of a good frog saying, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like property of whoever you're giving it to.
Oh, I just use a friction pen. I would test it, like maybe test it somewhere where you're not going to embroider,
you can put
and make
property
sure.
of on his butt. and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Or I don't know.
It is really cute. The frog is really cute. So Jean says, hi, hello, Sarah.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Hello.
So now the next one is the soccer ball, and
Oh, yeah.
soccer season is coming up, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, Gray's on a soccer team, I think. I think he got signed up for a baseball team.
These are
So-
good for gifts
Yeah,
for your little soccer player.
yeah, it is.
And if they have a lot of different sports, they have a baseball. So if there's anything you want to see,
Let us
they have
know.
a basketball
It's
too.
not easy
Let us
being
know.
green, Janet
It's
says.
not.
Yes.
That is cute.
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
cute thing.
Yeah. What he sang about rainbows. So,
Oh, yeah, Kermit
something
the Frog
rainbows. So you have to pull a
Oh, I
line
should have
from
had
that
Piggy.
song.
Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow
Rainbow
Connection.
Connection.
Yeah, that song's such a nice
Play that
song.
after this
Yeah,
on
there's
your way
probably a
home.
line from
Yeah.
that song that would be appropriate. So, yeah.
Baseball. Okay.
All right, we'll get
I'll order.
baseballs. Yeah, and the soccer ball. Soccer is so big, right?
Have I told you that I love you?
Oh yes,
That's a cute
good.
one.
That's a good. Who said that
Frog
one?
puns
It went-
are
yeah.
great.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. So that's so.
cute.
I know. So that's cute. Or how about kissing a frog to find your prince or something?
Oh,
you got to
yeah.
kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince.
I
Yeah.
need one that says that.
Yes. Yeah. A flamingo. Do you have a?
We could.
I bet you can get a flamingo.
There is one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I need to ask you if you like it.
Okay.
And then-
Okay. Sometimes look at how
Sometimes
good
they can
this
be-
elephant is. This elephant is really good. Look how big the ears are. So, okay, the ears unzip. So that's what makes this one so good. You don't have to embroider through the ears. You're going to embroider here and then zip it back up again. Both sides have the zippers. So both ears have the zippers. And you know what? I'm seeing a lot of the moms decorating in jungle theme and elephants. Yeah.
Very
so
cute.
two.
There's no zipper on the
No
back.
zipper, just the ears.
Bottom.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
this
over.
one you'll embroider the ears, the name, the date, pounds, where they were born.
Aw.
Yeah. Love the elephant, Missy says. Yeah. Now who's next, Sarah? Oh, the llama.
Llama. Had to get the llama.
I had to. Now, is that one that unzips from the
Yep.
bottom? Yep, here's the zipper right here. So you can put something on the bottom. And I love the fur on this one. It's just kind of scruffy. It's llama fur. Llama fur. It's so cute. They're a nice size, too.
They are.
And they're, yeah,
Nice
these
to
are
hold.
really cute. Yeah, they'd be really cute as baby gifts, definitely. So, okay. Now, next one is the cow. And I think this is so cute.
Yeah,
Look at this.
someone asked for a cow the last time we showed
look
them.
Here's the patch on the back. So it unzips from the bottom. And so you have all this area and the bottom to embroider.
Super cute.
So cows always sell well for us. Yeah, which I never would think, you know.
What did I call it? Bessie the cow.
Bessie the cow.
I think so.
Yeah. And then Buddy the dog.
Buddy the
Let's
dog.
see. Buddy the dog is so cute. So there.
Really soft.
Yeah, he is. He's really soft. So he too unzips from the bottom. And then you have the whole front and the bottom. A turtle or an otter. We didn't do a turtle.
I never know what everyone's gonna like.
Did we
So
get them all? We
we
did them all.
We did them all.
Okay.
But yeah, I love.
And then you
the
know about that. Then we have the 6x10 sticky hoop, and then this is great to have. Anything that's hard to
Highland
hoop,
cow.
anything that might get damaged. You know how sometimes you hoop, like I'm thinking like those men's high performance wear shirts. If you, we did have a pig.
Yeah, we do have a
Janet,
pig.
you have to look. We do have a pig. Yeah, Linda said she got the pig.
And we have a hedgehog.
But anything that could get damaged from hooping it, get a sticky hoop. You're going to love it. So it comes with some stabilizer, but then you will need to get a refill on the stabilizer. It's just really nice to have because it's cut to the exact size. So,
And you could use a bigger one for it, right? Like the 6x10.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you mean you could use...
Like I feel like because it wouldn't fit the whole stomach on it, but I'm not a sewer.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, like I said, the 5x7 really doesn't give you enough room.
But you can use this for more projects.
Yes,
than
more
just-
projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger projects. So if you have a project that takes a full 6x10 embroidery, you can
cow.
use it. Highland cow. I haven't seen
need
one.
To find one.
I know.
They should make one.
I know.
Talk to them.
There were few lucky people that got Tommy's Highland cow
the mug.
They were
So
so
cute.
cute. Yes. Yes. All right. Linda says she has a buddy live dog like this. All right. I think the
Cute.
guys are ready for us. Are they ready? They kept peeking in to see where we were.
They
Should
were
we
just
keep
checking out
going?
the cuties.
Now they disappeared.
Keep going.
I think so. Yeah. Well,
All right.
yeah.
They just wanted to see the stuffies.
We are halfway through.
Oh, we're halfway through. So the midway prize, so the 3-yard bundle and the 3-yard quilt book goes to Jan Hayboer, Hayboer. Congratulations. You won our midway prize. Yeah. I'm going to stick it right over here. Okay. Now, we have Kathy's next project. And it is the first one is, so this would be the embroidery design, and it's a book. Kathy always likes it when it's a book because all the instructions are printed out, really, really good pictures and everything. Nice long book, like how many? 40, what? It is like almost, it's 50 pages long, but all the embroidery designs for every one of these. And Tommy showed on Tuesday, right, how you could take your palette 11 and pull these designs out. So let's say if all you wanted was whatever that little flag is right there, if all you wanted was the flag, he showed you how you could take that design and pull it out using palette 11. And so that, take a look at this and then count up how many designs are in there. So it's really nice. So. Okay, now the next one is the fabric kit. They came in. I didn't know they came. Oh my.
Wow.
So you get the box, okay. And I know they were shipping these like crazy. They also were shipping Tommy's latest box too. We're gonna get to that. It is great too. So it looks like, so there is, it describes what's in the kit, but all the fabrics that you need in order to complete, look at that, I love that one. I ordered extra bolts
Yeah.
of that, so hopefully we'll
pretty.
have extra of that. But everything you need to complete that project in this cute box too. So, did Sarah ever find her pants?
I think the pants were found.
but what about your
I don't know
quilt?
where they are. I never found the quilt.
Okay, we'll find them. They're starting to clean. You know, we did the fall event, and of course there was Christmas, and then we were getting ready for the
I
cruise.
didn't know what,
and-
maybe it's in
and-
the basement of here. Who
Yeah,
knows?
they're Tommy and Dylan have been cleaning down there. They
Yeah.
said it's an absolute wreck. Oh, she got some of them done. Okay, and then this one is on here. Look, so they show it here, right? Yeah, there's
That's so funny.
so it's got a pocket and you can change the pictures. So you could go from Steve. That's a really good picture of Steve. So you
It
go for,
is.
or Kathy. Kathy has money. I don't know. What was she doing with money?
It was on the cruise.
Was on the cruise?
Oh.
Oh, when
Gambling.
she was doing that game. Yeah, I love that game. We
Yeah.
need to put that in the kids' Easter basket and teach them how to play it.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I think
What are
they
we
would.
gonna deal with them?
I think dollars, right?
Dollars?
Yeah.
I guess so.
they like money. Yeah, we could do candy, but hey, candy's like they can have that any
Yeah.
day. Yeah, I think
They
I
need
think if
money
we
to
do it
put in
with
their
money,
piggy
but then
banks.
they'll cry if they don't win. So maybe that would be bad,
Then we'll
right?
have to give them
So
all the same
here,
amount.
America the Beautiful. So I wonder if it has this background quilting. Kathy will know. Kathy and Mary Lou walk you through it. So
The
yeah,
background quilting's separate.
Is
It's on
separate.
Embroiderable, right?
okay. We love her background quilting.
Yeah,
we
this
love
one,
it.
was really cool. They did this one
Yeah, and
yesterday.
there's the
Ooh.
background quilting, the laces. So really, they always have new techniques in
There's
every one of their ladder
Two-
quilts.
Like dual color.
Yeah. Oh,
different
two
colors.
color background quilting on
That is
this
cool.
one. Yeah.
Where's
so
this one on here?
there's that one, and I see lace
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Uh-huh. So always something new with Kimberbell. Always something new. So, and then the next item is the embellishment kit. And you know what? You can't find those ribbons, those laces. You'd kill yourself trying to find it. Look at these little star buttons and the little pearls. And what, there's ribbons here too. So, and the fabrics that you need. So the embellishment kit has all these things listed here in there for you to complete your project. So, I mean, it just makes it more fun too. You just open up your
Yeah.
packages and you're ready to go. You don't have to stop and go find something. It's all right there. So, and that's what we want you to do now. Like, I feel like at our stage, we've worked hard all our lives. It's time. If fun for us is sewing, let us do it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Buy the kits.
Yes.
Make
Buy
it
the
easy.
kits. Right.
Here's all the thread. Isn't that all of it? Or is it missing one?
I bet there's
It is
something.
missing one, but they were using that one.
They were
Yeah.
using that one, so we couldn't pull it. But it is the 10 colors that you'll need. Many of you have these colors, but this is another one where it's just so nice to get all the colors that you need that are perfect. Everything Kimberbell picks, we never say, oh, I wouldn't use that, I would do this. Everything, single thing they do, we love what they do. So it is really nice to have all those colors. So, okay, and then, what is this? Is this a needle minder? I
Yep.
think Steve has it on today, does he?
He
He was
does.
wearing it. So here, I'll move my hand. So cute. Is
It is
that
really
in the
cute.
ladder quilt? Is that flag in there with the flowers? I don't see that.
Not that specific
No, but
one.
the flowers are in there.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
So there, and then, oh, okay. So then the next item is the star. Oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
It's
a quilt that was made using the layer cake. Right? So what
Cute.
is
Aw.
yeah, it's
that using the charm pack?
With the layer, or that's the charm pack one, but we are selling the layer cake.
Okay. Are we out of the charm pack? I could try to get more. I bet I could get
I'll
more.
look too.
Yeah, but we are selling the layer cake bundle. So just imagine this star done in the 10 by 10. So it would be a full size quilt. And that everything you need. So the pattern is here, the background white fabric is there, and the full layer cake is there to make. And it's called the Moda Love Quilt. And they're easy to make, and they turn out spectacular. Such a really neat big star. So,
really
okay. Now this is for Triumph owners. So this, we got a special deal on these. Whoops. And let me see. So this is all the presser feet made for the Baby Lock Triumph. Now, do you think we
Should
can
we open
that?
it?
We got to open
definitely.
it. Yeah, we got to.
Oh, you have one that's open.
Oh, you have one that's open? Okay, he's coming. Okay.
You don't want to break the seal.
Okay.
Okay, show us.
Yes.
It comes with all
So
this.
if you own a Triumph or an Ovation, you'll be able to use all these feet. But it was a really special deal. So it was, don't wait a minute. You guys talk about it. But I thought I got a special deal on them. I'm going to go check. Did you check these in?
No.
Okay. So maybe we'll come back to this one. You guys jump ahead. I'll give you my microphone, and I'm gonna go look these up because I got I got 10
make
of them
the
at a
decision.
really, really special price.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like, where did these come from earlier in the shipping department? Like, oh, sorry, I must have ordered them, but it was her, Gloria.
We're always ordering stuff here, all of
Yeah.
us. So
I found this today, and we thought we lost the designs by Tommy, but my mom had found them while cleaning, doing spring cleaning. They were at home in her desk, so we're going to show this again. Tommy designed it. What is this? I don't know. A little, what do we call that?
mug rug?
Mug rug?
Mug rug?
Yeah.
I think
just
this is a
think
little
it's
mug
super
rug.
cute.
It's super cute. Wait, so Tommy designed this?
Yeah.
So
I know.
wow.
I was like, I didn't know it either. And
I
was
didn't
like,
know
what about
that.
this?
Well, look how cute that is. And since we're talking about spring cleaning, I think we should be doing spring sewing.
Yes.
So, if you haven't sewn all winter, it's time to get out the sewing machine and have some fun, especially something like this. This is so beautiful. And what's it say? What you plant today, you will harvest tomorrow. So cute. Tommy just does an amazing job.
Yeah, he does. The embroidery on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, so I guess this is the embroidery designs and everything you need on the back, the directions included, all by Tommy. So proud. Designs by Tommy on the bottom. I think we sold this last year, the last time. And I found the hangers that could go with it. You could hang them from these spring hangers, which are nice to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you need the hanger. It's a garden hanger, so it's so pretty. You could have this displayed outside by your front window, or not by your front window, by your front door. So I always have one on display at my house, but I think I might have to make one of these to have this as my next display. So
The background quilting is really pretty too. I love the butterflies. What machines can use the designs? Does it say on the back?
So
PES,
So,
CSD.
for different hoop sizes, there's 11 by 16, 9.5 by 14, 8 by 12, and you could also do one in a 6 by 10 hoop. So as long as you have a machine that has a 6 by 10, so that'd be like your Vesta, your Brother's 3550 or 3700, and up from there, you'd be able to do these projects. So, and then did we want to go through the hangers real quick that we have? We have a couple different beautiful types. So the first one that we have in the lineup is the 6-inch one.
Oops. There we go.
With the little bouquet is what they call it. They look like little tulips with hearts. That's so cute. So
Yeah, for spring.
And that would fit for this one. So I think this one was missing the loops, but you can make it into a mug rug as well if you want to. So.
And then similar to that, what is it called? Flower garden.
Flower garden. So this one's a 12-inch one, so that'll work for these bigger ones. And wow, that's really pretty. So, and then we also have the other 12-inch one.
Pansy, powder coated pansy.
So that's really cute. I think this is a really fun, easy project. And the little 3D butterflies, that's super cool too. So.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then what do we got next here, Kate?
We've got not this. This. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look how cute those are.
Yeah, I was looking around the shipping department, seeing what we have a lot of, and found this Kimberbell Mug Rugs Volume 6, and we have samples. I love kitties. We know this. And I just think this is super adorable.
Look at him with his little
I
bow
know.
tie. Look how cute that is.
Yeah.
Gloria, have you seen these?
Yeah, not all of them. I just saw that one, the little kitten one from a distance. I know, we love Kimberbell. Ice baby with the hockey, that is so cute. Okay, we got it solved. The open one wasn't the same one. This one is oh, there it is. Okay, well anyhow, it's a 22 presser foot kit, and it's that suggested retail that you did see earlier is correct. It was, or I guess the suggested retail on it is actually $2,000, but I got a special deal. That's why I ran into Steve. I said, Steve, I know I got a special deal on those. And so if you own an Ovation or a Triumph, this is a great set to get. So 22 presser feet. So you all know how much these cost because I'm sure you've priced it. So the regular price on it was $2,000, and here they thought the sale price was $1,563, but I think Steve just marked it down to $488.
What?
So yeah.
You cannot
I only
beat
got
that.
10 of them. I only got 10 of
The
them.
one in the bubble is 29 feet.
Oh, okay. So that's the wrong one.
So I'll.
Yeah. So we'll come back to that. Will we?
right.
Would that be better if we came back to it? Okay, we'll get it straight. We will. I promise. Okay. Yeah.
should
So the
be
one in the
perfect.
bubble is a 29 foot. So she's going to put a different one in the bubble.
It.
Oh,
So-
refresh.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Sarah says do it. Okay. So
Even-
here. So you get a book explaining each one of the feet. Okay, and it's got the most popular feet, the braiding foot, covered chain stitch foot, clear foot, I can't live without that one, the piping foot, which they call it cording. You can also sew in zippers with that one. So blind hem, lace applicator, which is what you use for your 1/4 inch. So you can sew your quilts on the serger, so that one's a really good one. Belt loop binder, this makes the straps. Automatically makes straps for purses. So this one is 1.5 inch. There's another one that's 3/4. This one is an elastic foot. So 22 different. These are the double fold bias binder, so you can bind your quilt using these feet on your serger. So here are hemmers. So this one is a 1/4 inch hemmer. This is with the cover stitch. It turns it up. So this one is 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch hemmer, and then these other sizes, single down turned feller, so it turns it up a single layer. So you've got 1/4 inch, 5/8, and my most popular one is, a hem like on a pair of pants or a top 1 inch. So that one is in there. And then pin tuck guides, quilt guides, the ruffling foot, all of those, and one more. What's this? Oh, the curving foot if you're sewing small curves. So we love to put that one on when we're doing the Christmas napkins out of the circles. So this is 22 presser feet. And I got a special deal. I only was able to get 10. So they announce a special deal every Monday, and I wait for that deal to come through. I'm like right there on my computer. And sometimes it's just blah, but this one was a really, really, really good deal. So 22 presser feet for the serger in the case and everything for only $488. So that's a
Wow.
really good deal. Okay. Now, okay, we did the mug rugs. Oh, the 2 scoops. Should we go to that
yeah.
one? Okay.
And bring out the pillow.
So, Here's another special. I'm always out there looking for deals, right? So, yeah, so this is, we did a bundle because we got a special deal on this, the 2 scoops design set. But you really, this is another one that you could pull these designs out and decorate shirts and
so cute.
do a
Popsicle.
smaller pillow. What's so cute about the embellishment kit, so the whole pillow is on here, plus you're gonna get the embellishment kit, which you'll see the buttons here, all the special fabrics. It looks like this strap, where does that go? But all these sparkly, the faux leathers are in there, but the most fun is this little music box, and you press the button on the ice cream truck and it plays the music for the ice cream truck. Yeah, we did earlier.
Near it.
Yeah. It's hard to hear, but it does play the music. So
That's
yeah,
cute.
I'm always on the lookout for good deals. So, and the music button is really cute. So
Good for summer.
yeah. So you, like I said, you could pull these out and put them on a shirt. You scream for ice cream. So
Life
really cute.
is
Oh,
like-
we only were able to get 12 of these,
Oh,
right? Yeah, that was
Limited
it.
amount.
Yeah.
Life is like ice cream. Eat it before it melts.
Yes.
You got to buy this before
Right.
we run out.
Yes. And what was I going to say? I forget. Well, that's it. And we tried to get more than 12. I grabbed as many as I could because it's at half off. So, right, it's a regular price together. It would have been like $84.98. And right, we have it at $42.50. So they're at half off right now. Okay. Now
Now we have the lamp.
oh, I love this.
Yeah.
So I put it near me. I put it right in front of my machine when I need to see really good. This is from Dime, and so I have it plugged in, but I would normally have it right by my machine. So in case I need to see better, that light is so bright, isn't it? Really, really bright. And it's a magnifying lens. So if I need to see, I really use it when I need to rip out, or if I see a thread that I need to get and get my snips under, I put this under it. So I can't live without this magnifying light. And what I really like about it is that it's got a bendable neck. So some of the magnifying lights are like real rigid and you can't really bend it to where you want it to go. And this one, so if I need to see something on my machine, I bend it this way. If I need to see something in my lap, I bend it this way. So I really, really love this light. This is something I can't live without. So it's definitely one of my favorite things. So it's called the Perfect Vision Magnifier, and I think it tells you 5 times magnification here. So it's really, really
strong. Wow.
Yep.
The glare.
Yeah. Yes. Look at that. Okay.
For the
And
fine print.
yeah,
anything?
yeah,
Yeah.
right, on everything for me anymore. Yep. So that's
Okay.
it. Okay,
Should we
the
go to the
snap
next?
bands.
Yeah.
Is that
We showed
next?
these last week, but
yeah, but I
feel
should
like-
get a roll. Let
yeah,
me.
we need to get rolls.
Oh, I'll just run out here. Oh, here's something. Okay,
that gonna
so this
fit?
is going to be the no-show. Okay, so you roll it up nice and
Oh,
neat.
wait, is there?
We got a no-show.
You can. So it has these little white, so you can label it yourself. So
Okay.
you know what it is. I'm always like, I wonder how they
Oh,
know.
yes.
Like, you know, just cause.
Well, you know what I
Is
have
that
to
gonna
do
fit?
with the wash away, because the wash away
Wow.
is just like the no-show, and so I have to wet it. I
Oh.
lick it, and if it starts to
That's
crinkle,
probably not good for you.
you know.
But this one says wash away. So
yeah, then I'd have
don't
my
have to do
wash
that.
away. No, So it holds it nice, so it doesn't fall all over the
then-
place.
So you get all of these. Is there 5 in there?
5 of them.
Yep.
And how much? Oh, they're on special.
Yeah.
$7.88. Yeah, this was anything Nifty Notions that I got in. You saw,
Yeah.
she checks in anything I buy in. And so she always knows, right, when I found a deal.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what we're showing.
Oh, and now the next item. Oh, so our stash builders. Carol made us change the names. So instead of being remnants, they're our stash builders. And so you will get at least 5 yards of fabric. So those other 2 are the same thing. So they're at random. So they're only $19.88, and there's 5 yards of fabric in there. So it works out to what, $4 a yard. And so there's at least 5 yards. Ruth Ann packs these. I want to know how many she's packed. I bet
know.
we could tell because
She
we...
had 19 this morning.
Yeah.
I think that's what she said.
But we'd be able to tell how many we've sold since the beginning, and
Yeah.
she packed every single one of those.
She did.
She did. Ruth Ann, we'll have to
Working
give you
hard.
that number. But everybody enjoys getting them. They are current fabrics, so they are fabrics left over from, we get to the end of the bolt, and that
least
kit needs 3/4 yard, and we only have a half yard. It goes into our stash builder bundles. So you
500s.
in the 500s, really?
5.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
100. Yeah, at least 500, I'm sure. I was thinking more closer to 1,000.
Yeah,
A
most of
1,000
that.
of these. So it's a lot of fabric. They weigh a lot. So, okay, now we have Tommy's Embroidery Elegance.
Yes.
There's the boxes there. So, and just look at how good it looks. So I know many of you got the email saying that your box is shipped. Tommy sent me a picture. He was over at the post office today, and I don't know, he must have dropped off 200 of them today. So this is
So
his.
pretty.
Yeah, so you will get enough fabric, right, to do the table runner, so the front and the backing, and then 2 placemats. So you could do your table runner longer. You could do it as all placemats if you wanted, but you get all the designs. So there are 5 different flowers, but the best part about it is his book. Oh, here it is right here. Here is his book. So he didn't want these to crinkle, and he didn't want to fold them. And so I think he shipped these separate, right?
wow.
Yeah, I think he packed them
Yeah.
separate so because he didn't, in order to fit in the box, he would have had to fold it in half.
Yeah,
and
you
his,
can't do
his
that.
heart just couldn't
Yep.
fold that in half after all that work. This is many going to bed at 4 a.m. nights that went into this, but there are 32 pages of instructions, so step by
Wow.
step, and he went over it again and again and again and again. And he had some people sew out the samples and let him know, but at this time he didn't have it. They didn't come back to him and make him make changes. So okay, so let's show them what's in the box.
Okay.
Well, that's
Scissor
their present.
holder.
Yeah. So this will hook on your belt or on your waistband. So you get a Gloria Horn Sewing Studio scissor holder in your box.
The USB.
Yes.
Right?
Is
How
a
do
little flower. I think just the green pulls off.
Show
Just
them.
the green. Let's see
I'll
if
break it.
So here, jiggling it a little. So there's your USB with all your designs on it. Okay. The instructions are in the book. And then all of these fabrics. So, so I did see some people did all the backgrounds in light blue. I kind of like that one. But so you decide where the fabrics go. He will tell you where he wants you to have them go, but you can decide on your own. But all these, I love that one. I think that's really
pretty. And he
So-
picked out the fabrics for it too.
Yeah, he did. So, and I love yellow and blue together for summer.
Yeah.
Every year when yellow and blue lines come. So these 2, I can feel more of these. So these must be the backgrounds and maybe some of the backing. So all the fabric that you need to do the 3-piece table runner and 2 placemats. And then,
Red.
yeah.
Did we say the scissor holster?
Yes,
we
we
said
did
that.
say, yeah.
And then candies.
Candy. And I tried to
course.
find, I'm in charge of candy.
Yeah.
And I tried to find something yellow and blue.
It's really
So,
cute.
yes. So you get a
Makes me
little
hungry.
snack. Yes, we are hungry. I am hungry. I got to go home and get ready for the Easter Bunny
Oh
to
my
come.
gosh.
Yes.
We're going to have a crazy weekend.
Yes, we are. You're coming, right?
I know, I'm bringing the
kids
candy.
Love Sarah. They go crazy over Sarah, right? They
Yeah.
all do.
We have fun.
Yeah. yes, yes. They all go. They love being around her.
I was chasing Gray around the yard, and he can outrun me.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he's 5. I got this.
Yeah. No.
And I was like out of breath. I had to sit down.
Yes. Yeah. So.
And I made him run laps to burn some energy.
Yeah. Janet said she loved Tommy's Easter pillow. Yeah, it is.
It's
oh,
so
yeah,
cute.
it's still available. You can still get the Easter pillow. Yeah. So how does she order that?
You just type in embroidery elegance.
Type in embroidery elegance and then it should come up,
Yeah,
and
all of them
will come up. Embroidery elegance. Yeah, so we just brought an extra box just so
Yeah.
but I love the box.
Or is this the new? Oh,
yeah, same thing.
same thing.
All right.
It's too ready to ship out.
And now I think you're going to, now did we do, so at the end, we'll do the raffle again? Okay. So you're going out with Steve and John. I know they've been sewing like crazy out there. What's going
You
on
guys
out
ready?
there?
You ready?
Maybe.
No.
Well, we could
Okay.
go over the, if they're not ready.
They're
So,
not responding.
I'll go peek over there. Yeah, you go ask them if they're ready. If not, we'll go over the raffle. I'm really excited about it. So,
Can I see someone's microphone?
yes,
Please.
here is a microphone right here.
I'm gonna have to take mine off for a sec.
Good? You're on?
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, we have a treat for you. So we finally got our cruise machines back in. Boy, did that take a while, but we have amazing deals. So we're just gonna go through some of the machines that we used on the cruise. You're gonna wanna give us a call if you're interested in any of these. We got deals so good that we can't advertise them, but the first one I wanna show you guys is my absolute favorite machine, which is the Brother 3550W. So this one has a max of a 6x10 hoop. It's an amazing machine. It's a combo machine, so it does sewing and embroidery. I absolutely love it with all the features that it has. And also with this machine, you can connect this to the Artspira app and digitally transfer designs through Wi-Fi through the app, which is just amazing. I love it. Kathy and Mary Lou use these machines in their class, and they did the Me Time Ellie bag. So if you haven't purchased an embroidery machine yet, or maybe you're just looking for a smaller machine for travel, for quilt retreats, this is the perfect machine. It's very lightweight. I love it. And honestly, it's a great gift too. If maybe you want to have a really nice gift for a niece, a nephew, a grandchild, I always recommend this machine. And we have a really good deal on it. So give Steve and I a call. And then Steve, did you want to talk about the next one?
Sure.
Brilliant.
So one of the other machines that we took on the cruise was the Baby Lock Brilliant. So if you're looking for just a sewing only machine, the Brilliant's a nice choice. It has features like the needle up down button, the scissor trim button. So when you press the button, it trims your fabric. It's got a bunch of stitches to choose from. A good amount of workspace, a really nice needle threader. You put the lever down and it threads the needle. Lots of built-in stitches. So just a great all-around sewing machine. And I was just sewing on it, and I was just thinking to myself how smooth it sewed. So it has a stop-start button, so you don't even need the foot control, and then you can just stop it. When you're done, you hit your scissor trim button. It clips your thread, and then you're ready to go. And you can sew on denim. I know Tiffany used these a lot to make bag making and stuff like that. So the Baby Lock Brilliant is a great choice, and we have these ones from the event left over. So if you're interested in just a sewing only machine, the Baby Lock Brilliant is a nice choice. And then over here.
Yep, and Tiffany, just as a little heads up, she said how much she loved that Brilliant. She said these are workhorses, so they're a great machine as well.
Do we have another? Oh, I found the bobbin. Okay. So this one, we are working on our Brother 3700D. This is another machine that we took on the cruise ship. The reason we like this machine a lot is it's small enough that you can take it to travel. It's nice to have if you want a second embroidery machine at home to embroider projects out on. It goes up to the 6x10 hoop. This machine, in fact, has the Disney designs built in. So we are, let's trim that thread there. We are stitching out Winnie the Pooh here. And it just alerted us that our bobbin's low. So this machine has a bobbin indicator. So bobbin thread is almost empty. That's great. Not all machines have that, and it's really nice to know that when your bobbin machine is your bobbin thread's almost empty, you can just change out your bobbin thread. When we're embroidering with these machines, we oftentimes just use the pre-wound. So I'll throw another pre-wound in here. Put our cover back on.
And look how cute Winnie the Pooh is coming out.
He's turning out good, isn't he? So we say, okay, there. Let's back it up a couple stitches, and hit start again. So we'll keep going with Winnie the Pooh there. But that one's 6x10 and 5x7 hoop, and you can also use the Art Spira app to get more Disney designs.
Yeah, and I'd love to just show that real quick. And I love these brother machines. So with the Art Spira app, you can purchase more Disney designs if you see one that you like. They always upload new designs every week, paid and free ones. And there's more than just Disney designs. They have other licensings as well coming out soon. But I really love this app. And they also give you fun projects. I didn't even mention my favorite feature on these machines, which is My Custom Stitch. And you can actually design your own custom stitches on both of these machines, which I would love to show one of these days soon. So
that was our brother 3700D. So if you're interested in one of these, give us a call. We have ones that we use at an event, so we have a special event pricing on those. Last but not least on the table here is our Baby Lock Applaud. I don't know, can they see the stitches on there? So we were, it has these wipers that switch the thread back and forth to give you that wiper look. We made a sweatshirt here that's got that stitch all through it.
Yep, Tommy made that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? The Applaud is so fun being able to use those decorative stitches. You could use it for pillows, garments, clothing, and it's really their top of the line cover stitch. It's just amazing. There's nothing else like that out on the market. So if you are looking for a cover stitch machine, definitely give us a call. You can't beat our price that we have on the Applaud. We can't advertise it, but I'm telling you, it's a great deal. So, and you'll have a lot of fun with that machine.
Hi. We're back on, Mom.
Are we back on?
Yes,
I don't get the rest.
Welcome back.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's your mic.
So I
Do
got
you want to do it?
so okay. I just wanted to get this unpinned so I
Sorry,
could
we
show
were
them.
yapping.
Yes, talking about life and trials and tribulations, right? Okay, so yeah, yes, we can ship the Applaud. Yes, So you call Steve. Did you tell him your number 20 times? Yes. Okay, but I'll tell you again. 412-344-2330. Option 2, you'll get Steve. If Steve's busy, you'll get John. John will take a message, get it to Steve. Somebody will call you back right away. So, okay. So it is time to sew for Memorial Day. Thank goodness. The pools are going to open. You're going to be, well, really, this one was meant for July, but I think you need to have it done for Memorial Day.
It is a really
but there's
cute
so
one.
many designs in it. So Tommy took the book. So I'll have to slit this open. You slid it open because,
I just ripped
so here, this one home. So you'll get all of these embroidery designs. The Celebrate, I think, is so cute. We have all these hanging in the store. It really makes the
Yeah,
store
there's
look
one on
nice.
the back too.
Yeah, I started unpinning that one.
Oh.
Here, grab that one. I see a pin right here. So, okay, but every design that's in the book, oh, I guess, oh, there we go. Okay, so all of these, so you'll get the wall hanging. Now, the designs are
Sorry, I keep
embroidered. So these we pieced, but it was too hard. And so Tommy, in your package on your flash drive, he has all of these quilt blocks done with the satin stitch. So all of these designs. So let me show you what you get. So you will get Nancy Halverson's book. It's called Liberty Heights on Wander Lane, and see all the pictures here, every one of these designs that make this, and the instructions to put these together. Oh, this one's the cutest. We lose them all the time.
Yeah,
but
I
we'll
wonder
find
where
it
they
again.
are.
But I love this one. It's the truck with the, it's got stars in the back and a little banner going across.
It
It's
is really
so cute. But
I
you'll get that
I
one.
love that.
I know, I do too. Yeah, that would be really easy. And then the instructions for putting together all of these projects are in there. So, and then also it's meant to go together in one big quilt. Ruth Ann is making the quilt. So Ruth Ann, you'll have to tell us, quilt top is done. She just has to quilt
Whoa.
it. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Yeah.
It must be huge.
Yeah. How big is it? So
Giant.
then you will get the embroidery instructions. So you will follow right along with the steps on your machine. So like he has step 22, the front of the house, stitch the placement line. Step 23, so you, the front of the house, position a 4.5 wide by 8.5 tall piece of Fences bluegrass fabric over the placement line. So everything is in there step by step for each and every one of the projects. So you get that book, and then when you open up your case, you'll have your designs on the flash drive, and then also he has a printout because, okay, it said Fences Bluegrass. Well, which one of these is Fences Bluegrass? And so you'll look here. I don't see it. Here it is right there. Fences Bluegrass. So you'll know exactly what fabric that Nancy used. So
I was just like, that's so cute. And
it
it's
is
the same-
everything,
it's
right?
Very similar.
So you get this one. So you get this one with the flag that's in the book. Plus, Nancy did a bonus design.
Cute.
Okay.
I love a pillow.
And then we just wanted to remind them of the raffle. So we got the basket here. So you will get all of this. The big backpack, the mini backpack, the wallet, all done in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo designs where the little mice are making Cinderella's dress. And so my daughter-in-law felt like this really hit home with all of us. And I love that scene where they're sewing. Plus a $250 gift certificate to the store and this sewing machine. So this is the perfect machine as a second machine, a machine that you could take places easily, take in and out of your car, or if you want to gift it to someone, this would be perfect. So it's sewing and embroidery. And what we're doing is we're selling raffle tickets, and the proceeds will go to the Pittsburgh Women's Center. And if you buy one ticket, it's $10. You get For $20, you get 3 tickets, and for $50, you get 10 tickets. So we are going to be picking the winner the Thursday after our spring event, which will be Thursday, May 29th. And somebody is going to win all of this.
Yeah.
So,
Should we show them all of it?
yeah.
A little mini backpack.
Yeah, and this is a big backpack in this.
Gift card.
Yeah.
Bobbins in here.
Yeah. Fairy frost fabric, a bundle of fairy frost, this nice wallet.
Yeah.
I didn't get to unzip
And
it. I
it's-
wanted to see
It's
this part.
Cinderella, the mice from Cinderella.
Yeah, making
With
her dress.
sewing stuff.
So really nice wallet. So it's just, we went with this one. It's Vera Bradley, and we went, because it's
It's super
sewing. All
cute.
over it is sewing, and we just thought it was really cute. So you could, I think I'd keep all of these
I know,
for
I like
myself.
it.
Yeah. All right. And it's going to the Pittsburgh Women's Center. And so it's a very, very good cause. All right. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow. Oh, winners of the night. All right.
Winners of
So
the night.
the night winners are Shelly Colvin, Colvin, and Jolene Francis. So congratulations. You each won our end of the night prize. The cooler with the bundle of fabric and the thimble to hold your supplies. So congratulations. And tomorrow I'm going to go on early. I'll probably be tired, but tomorrow I'm going to go on early at 11 o'clock. So I'm going to show you something really easy. We're going to use the shapes in IQ Designer, and it's just going to be quick and easy. And so we're planning on just being on from 11 to noon. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter.